Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola presents proposed 2015 budget. Murtala Mohammed Cargo Terminal closed by the Nigerian Customs Service. Focus on gender violence. Omori. Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola has presented a proposed year 2015 naira to the State House of Assembly. Jessica Moses presents the details.
51% of the total proposed budget will be spent on capital projects, while the remaining 49% will go on current expenditure.
The breakdown and sectoral allocations are as follows. General Public Service, 160, 15.547 billion naira, representing 3.2%. Economic Affairs, 146.306 billion naira, representing 29.9%. Education, 82.
Mr. Fashola stressed that the budget will be judiciously utilized for the benefit of Lagos residents through completion of ongoing projects of accumulated pension arrears.
We have kept the zero deficit in order to ensure that the next government will not inherit a program begin to crystallize and we begin to raise funds in order to help.
Speaker of the State House promised that the House will focus on how the budget will benefit residents, especially in the area of job creation.
Affordable housing, pension allowance, what the really impact
in Lagos, Jessica Moses, NTA2.
The non-compliance by clearing agents to the laid-down clearing procedures of goods has led to the closure of the cargo shed at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport Command by the Niger Report.
Explaining the circumstances that led to the closure of the main cargo warehouse and shed at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Controller Olanrewaju attributed it to violation of operational procedures by clearing agents. This is danger to security at the airport and fiscal policies of the federal government.
A situation where the general owners guarantee security. There's a reason for saying this has ensured.
The controller said arrangements have been to ensure that perishable items, medicaments and diplomatic cargo trapped in the warehouse are identified and processed for clearance. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Association of Customs Agents at the airport said the association is in support of government's action, stating that the unfortunate incident was caused by some miscreants at the airport.
At the round measure of the terminal, the velocity of the gate there, you agree with me that any person can take advantage of that openness to cause mayhem, and that was what exactly happened.
The Customs Command said the cargo warehouse will remain shut until the agents. NTA News.
A newly improved version of the Cayenne, the premium luxury SUV by Porsche, now reinvented for enhanced performance, comfort and aesthetics appeal, has been unveiled in Lagos. Jane Ojuku witnessed the unveiling of the Cayenne S and now reports.
The unveiling of Cayenne S, which Porsche says is the true sports car among SUVs. The Cayenne S, designed to wow net worth customers with knack for comfort, exclusivity and increased efficiency, boasts of modification in the engine, fuel consumption, interior and exterior design, among others.
This is a new Cayenne, so it's not just a facelift, but we have made changes not just in technology and on headlamps with 4-point LED.
The all-new Cayenne comes in 3 models: the Cayenne S, Cayenne Turbo and Cayenne SE Hybrid, ranging from 24 to 40 million naira. The management of Porsche says the all-new
active air suspensions now standard on our Cayenne. The base surround system is as well as standard. The PCM Porsche communication system is equally standard. When it comes to the driving capability of the Cayenne, gives you further confidence and further more information about how a Porsche drives.
The all-new Cayenne provides the customer the opportunity to configure his own car according to his taste and swag.
our customers will enjoy functionality and everyday usability. Exclusivity, craftsmanship, and individuality are core competencies of Porsche, and they come to bear on the Cayenne.
So if you need a premium luxury SUV with true sports car features, Porsche says
Sin has been identified as a key sector that has the potential to assist promote the production of healthy indigenous food, includes and natural products. The event was jointly organized by the agencies involved in food and natural products in Lagos. Ken Igbile has details.
HubFest 2014 with the theme Hubs to reach biodiversity and investment opportunities in Nigeria and the West African sub-region. It is also aimed at enhancing capacity building, income status of small producers, as well as address technical problems faced by natural products entrepreneurs.
Our ability to create jobs, our ability to create wealth, our ability to bring people together using traditional medicine, traditional products, we're able to create jobs and wealth.
Diseases, and even diseases that are becoming strange to the environment.
Minister of Science and more than 45,000 plant species, of which 5,000 species are used for medicine on the African continent. The minister noted that Nigeria possesses more than 40% of these medicinal plants, adding that there is need to develop products that will substantially contribute to the healthcare delivery.
The Federal Minister of Science and Tech will keep supporting these agencies, including National Medicine Development Agency, as they engage in vital events such as this, which will bring about development to our dear nation.
In his keynote address, Professor Maurice Iwu highlighted the benefit of scientific herbs products, especially in the treatment of viral diseases.
So the whole idea here is to link the medicine as food and as industrial products.
The workshop attracted participants in the food, drugs, NTA News.
The United Nations Information Center in Lagos, in collaboration with Lagos State Government, a network of non-governmental organizations, gathered in Lagos to create awareness on the ills of gender-based violence and the need to speak against it. Activism around the elimination of violence against women.
Orange was the only visible color adorned by the participants.
To deter people from actually committing that act, committing rape, committing battery. We're trying to stop people from thinking of it as an option.
The sensitization drive took participants to Falamo Bridge and the roundabout before returning to the United Nations Information Center in Ikoyi.
We should put stop to gender-based violence. We should put an end to violence against women. He for she is a campaign where men speak up for women.
this program is also important. Youth that are still going up to stand for their rights. I'm someone that always timid and shy, but with the program I've grown.
Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Adejoke Orilokuyade Fulere, urged women to stop the culture of silence and speak up when they notice traces of gender violence in their vicinity.
Every woman with domestic violence will not attain her full potential and will not be able to discharge their responsibility in an effective manner.
Statistics show that women and girls experience violence and the crime is often hidden and unreported. The Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation in Lagos State therefore gave tips how to report such antisocial incidents.
And when we are sensitizing women, we let them know that when you get to a police station, don't trained.
We cannot give up. This is the time we have to be all united in seeing that this thing goes forward.
According to the United Nations, 35% of women and girls experience some form of physical or sexual violence in their lifetime.
United Nations, Lagos State Government, NGOs in stopping violence against women.
The consensus at the gathering is that there is need attitudes. In Lagos, Musa Toliad, NTA News.
To talk more on the elimination of violence against women and girls, we have in the studio the National Information Officer from the United Nations Information Center.
To be in the studio.
All right, so what informed the theme of this year's International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women?
Action of violence against women is Orange Your Neighborhood. Last year we had Orange Your World,
with which we can identify with women, identify with the aspiration of women, identify with the empowerment and development of women. So that is why we have that. And this year, we 25th day of the month. So we have Orange Day. So it's not only 25th of November and the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence that we're going to have the orange, but every 25th of the month, talking about it has said we can have Orange Day every 25th.
So you celebrate women every 25th, and 12 days in a year?
Yes, in fact, in a year we celebrate 16 days.
16, okay.
25th of November, violence against women is a human rights issue. Then we also have every 25th of the month as the Orange Day. This year event, as it has always been, is to say violence against women is violation has the capacity to impede the development of women. It can affect the economy of women and the way they perform in different areas. It also says that violence against women. And in summary, we are saying, let us come together, let's join hands to put an end to violence against women. The Unite campaign to end violence against women is a robust campaign which addresses various aspects of the violations of women and perpetration of violence against women. In fact, the issue of female genital mutilation, the FGM, to us, having that about 35% of women, time. In fact, in some countries, up to about 7 in every 10 women, will experience the incidents of violence in their lifetimes. It's very huge. So it's an issue that has already got to a pandemic level, and it needs a holistic approach, and all hands must be on deck.
Okay. So how can the public key into the advocacy against gender violence in the country?
The public,
yes.
Well, the issue of gender-based violence in the country is something that we are going to school to promote the effect of gender-based violence, why it should stop atrocities. We shouldn't hand over such to the coming generations. A UN-led campaign at the headquarters and going around the world. It's called the He for She campaign. He for She campaign is a campaign that gets men to speak in favor of women development, for men to speak in favor of women empowerment, for men to speak so that we appeal to the reorientate even the students in the schools, our boys, so that they don't grow up to have those stereotypes and those social ills that we also talk of the family. Many families in this country, you find them, even those stereotypes that we should jettison. For instance, in a home, it is seemingly believed that the girl child should do the sweeping, should do the cleaning of the house, while the boy is still sleeping. It is also seemingly believed that the girl child should do the cooking to cut grasses around the house. However, while the girl child has swept, prepared the food for everybody, the boy is still sleeping, he wakes up, he eats, and it is still unfortunately believed that the girl child should also do. We need to stop. Some of these have their roots in our culture, but it is a form of discrimination against women.
And that's not good.
It is not good.
Thank you so much, Mr. for enlightening us.
My pleasure.
Latest in the entertainment arena, international news and sports after the break. Stay with us.
There is an Ebola virus epidemic in some West African countries. The Nigerian government wants you to be aware and watch out against the spread to a hospital for proper medical screening. and watch out for severe cases of fever, headaches, diarrhea, chest and abdominal pain, sore throat, cough, red eyes and bleeding from the eyes, ears and nose. Protect yourself. Wash your hands with soap and sanitizer. Avoid contact with the blood, urine, feces or saliva of animals like bats, monkeys, gorillas, chimpanzees or infected. Don't catch it, don't spread it. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Information.
Welcome back. Banky W is set for the movie industry as the pop duo lose their father. This and more on Entertainment News.
It's nice to have a joy after a 3 months break from the music scene. Banky traveled to New York. NTA Entertainment News also gathered that Banky W is back in the country to finalize the exit from his record label, which is billed for the 1st of December 2014. Abolore Akonde, popularly known as Nice, reportedly rode on a horse to Seoul. Nice is one of the many entertainers seeking elective positions in the 2015 elections. A mode to contest for the House of Representatives seat for Abunaja North-South Orire Federal Constituency of Oyo State in the February general elections of 2015. After Paul and Peter Okoye lost their mom, the pop duo have also lost their father, Pa Moses Okoye, successful knee surgery. And that's it on Entertainment News. News at 7 continues.
And now to the foreign scene. At least 13 people have been killed and several others. The Egyptian police have said that 8 residents of the building were also injured when the building collapsed. Striking Ukraine against joining the US-led North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, underscoring that such a measure would only aggravate regional tensions. The Russian Deputy Foreign Minister said that Kyiv's recent announcement about joining NATO will further escalate the situation in Ukraine. Ukraine's mainly Russian-speaking regions in the east have witnessed deadly clashes between pro-Russian pro-Moscow protests in mid-April. According to the latest figures released by the United Nations, more than 4,300 people have been killed in the fight. And up next is Sports Update.
The 46th edition of the Ashujoba Table Tennis Championship Women's Singles is in the quarterfinal stage, while Amira Dinka and 7 other seeded players are still in the running. The para table tennis began on Tuesday and
new discoveries in the cadets
world to lift the trophy for the first time in the tournament's 114-year history. The Swiss victory came a week pulled out of the tour finals title match against Novak Djokovic at the O2 Arena in London because of a back injury. Switzerland became only the 14th nation to win the Davis Cup in its 114-year history after being runners-up in 1992. The 2 mascots for the 2016 Rio Olympic and Paralympic Games were unveiled on Monday in Brazil. A yellow feline creature stands for the Olympics and a green foliage-headed one for the Paralympics. Both mascots are currently nameless in use.
And that's it on NTA2 News at 7. Many thanks for watching. Do join us at 9 for more stories. Good evening.